Well, and that a nice start. Hello there, kiddo. So apparently the man in the wall decided to give us a busy before the stream today. Well, ain't that like a coincidence for the old piece? Anyway, so instead of going through the other stories like yesterday, where the video ended up being 7 hours, which I'm probably gonna have to do a lot of editing in, I'm gonna start going through the old piece right now. Okay? Yeah. Let's get ready, and let's hope they also got that dugout. If not, then oh boy. Nope, still not there. Okay, hold on. Give me 1 second. Oh, there we go.
Operator, Ortis is sorry. Happy to report that all my good jokes are gone.
Anyway. Sorry about that, I was getting ready to record a stream. My bad. No. How do I explain that? I'm sorry, I just lost train of thought for a moment. I got distracted because someone opened the door. Anyway, right, old piece. Alright, let's try this color section. This and combine it with this. Yeah, I'll probably bring this outfit over with me. Though I might take the hood off though. Or what I could do is I could... Where is it? Nah, it's clipping through. Alright, this should be fine, I guess. Let me take off this. So let's see, I got Wisp, I got my Dacra Prime, AK Bolto Prime, and then 10x Ferox. Okay. Oh, okay, I was wondering why I had Bible. Okay, then, I wonder if I can get one, actually. Oh, inbox. Alright, let's head over to 1999 for a moment. The Hex. Hello out there.
Great work on the threat assessment, Howie. Let's have you run the others through it at the briefing.
Ooh, summer or whatever.
Indeed. Anything you need? Ask.
Okay, where is the Eleanor?
And there, this is your cool... Delicious. You may, of course, touch the merchandise. Squeamish.
Alright,
Parting
Letty.
is such sweet sorrow.
Quincy, you got plans tonight? Civvy operative might need oversight.
Gracias. Let's see.
There we go. Alright, back here. Alright, it was 3 or just about it.
Super.
Oh no,
Not bad. You know where I am.
Letty, a small child nearby. Hello. What shall we cause a spot of mischief?
oh yeah, for those who
Glad I
completed
got it.
the
You know
new
where I am.
for those who completed the new war and had gone past the whispers in the wall, once you beat the 1999 quest, you'll be able to talk to all the Hex member and go to their shops and stuff like that. And Letty will basically turn everything you gather from the missions, like the pizza box and stuff like that, everything you can collect that works for standing, you'll trade it with Letty. Letty gives you the standing for it, and with every other character, you can basically purchase from them, or you can do bounty and gain the standing too. But in this case, with Letty, what I just bought, it's a little thing for Kuba, Tenet, and Coda weapons, which allow you to change the element of a weapon pretty much depending on its rank. Let's see. Oh, I see, so it has to be rank, max rank, okay. Well, I'll give you a quick example really quick before going to the mission. Like the Kuba Brown, for example. If your Coda or Kuba Lich, Simstar Parables, or Technotype Coda weapon has is maxed out, you can use Balance Fusion to add basically any sort of element onto it anytime pretty much. But it only works when you're maxed out the weapon first. In this case, I'm gonna hold off from using mine right now since I need the mechanics first for my current build that I'm trying out. Alright, let's go and have fun in the old piece now. I also need to get my phone on so I can read the what's it called, the comment section. So yeah, to the old piece. The old piece, Albert and Trotty's trail leads beyond the origin system. Only by delving into the past can the path ahead be made clear. But buried secrets can't be death. Let's begin. Alright then. Oh. I remember the showed us this during the trailer. So, I will say the graphic looks really beautiful. I like how everything looks so clean, so smooth. Also, just to let you guys know, I've been avoiding spoilers from SPD Cat because she already went through the quest. So I'm going through the quest without knowing anything. I did not want to be spoiled about anything, so I literally avoided YouTube, avoided social media filter. I found the first gameplay about Warframe. So right now I'm going in blind. But this part we already see it during the Tenacon of last year, I'm pretty sure. Or this year. I think it was this year, Tenacon. Murex relay, that was cool. Right now we're playing Skyward Swire. We got the Dodge here. Actually, before I go do this, there's one thing I want to shut off just to enjoy this without the scenes being bothered. Hold on. Display, let's see. Why is it that? Share visibility. Where's the highlight enemy one? There it is. Take this off, save. There we go. Actually, oh, never mind.
Mohudatenu. I win. You let.
Let's call it even.
Call it peace offer.
What did you see?
Tao.
How?
But not enough.
Not enough!
This is the only way we find out.
Flooding their head with polluted histories. I won't! Come, Tenno. Let's get you dry.
It's okay, Lloyd. I have to. I want to.
Some things are best forgotten.
I had a friend, Lloyd. Like me. His name was Adis. Again. Relax. We've got this.
We swore to carry the
Right, it's
secret
ball
light
ass.
of our dominion into the deepest dark. And this we have done. Swear now to defend this holy treaty alongside our blessed and brave creations, the sentience of Tau.
Can you believe we used to be at war?
No joke, Tenno.
It's just insane. When all the time, it could have been like this.
What your parents say if they hear.
Oh, they'd invite you to dinner, then panic over what to feed you. Did they ever tell you what happened to your ancestors?
Making up the Great Rail was the telling. First you serve as labor, then you serve as parts.
I've been working on some new moves. Gonna let me try them out on you?
First we find new fighting place. We get caught, Grineer think wartime's come again.
Anything you want to go over before it Sam grills you?
Avis, maybe forgotten there among Principal Section 8.
Again? Okay, don't sweat it. I've got your back.
You know, I actually saw that during Lua. When I was in Lua, playing with a friend of mine, we were actually looking at the little hall for Baruna when you're playing the mode to get her pieces and weapons. And the one room that had Baruna's all the four head of the wolves, there was this little pedestal with the mirror, and it had the appearance of a void. When you look at Earth, it showed the same type of energy as this one right here, while the other one that was much more further was the direction of the sun. So I was wondering, maybe perhaps it's like a portal of sorts that you gotta like unlock or something in order to even get to Tau.
I trust Itzam over the Orokin. Have him report to me daily.
Is that Marvelous? I wonder if these are like statues of the Seven. The Orokin, as they call like Valis, the creator. There's Caliban Prime.
Disgusting, isn't it? Orokin gold, wasted. I wonder, which of you would this aberration attack first?
Stupid.
Watch your mouth, void lugger.
Ah, please, please, with me. The place for conflict is in the dojo.
Man, the Prime Rainier looks so good in design, honestly. They look so much more better. Like, even the armor design, like, I wish we could see this in the present.
Titus, Truth Bloom, have you adapted to the Tenno ways? When the applications of Tauron are applied to Naramon's theories, what is the expected outcome?
A new somatic connection.
A somatic connection new? Power increase many?
No cheating. If you are tested by the Seven, we must show your evolution to their ways.
The Seven?
So, the Seven are coming?
The treaty is not as finished as we would wish. The conditions laid upon our stewardship.
Anarch strike is underway. Tauron students to deployment.
Let's go, Truth Bloom.
Edis did not choose name.
Praise the void. You two managed to show up on time. Borrow Overlook. Go. Now.
We're pinned down here, Tenno. Can you give us a miracle?
I like how I can bring my abs though. But my energy is different though.
That was the old Macross cannon. Can you take it out?
Trust the we.
How do you wall run?
Go charge up, Edis. I've got your back.
You are authentic friend, Tenno.
Xenoflora. Flowers. The only real alien life we've ever found, and the Scents scarfed them down like Kubro Chow. Just as well for us they did, eh, Tenno? Suddenly, they've all got minds of their own. So no more hive mind. So no more war.
Ready?
So what, the sentient used to be like an infest, like the infestor where they have no mind?
Take out that gun, Tenno! We're getting pounded!
Tantivy! Ha! What say you all? Shall we enlighten this Tenno?
The shield's Atis! I got it!
This treaty's going to live, Galastra, and you don't get to tear it up. Dropships inbound.
Valder, my old pet. Better count your flock again, dog, and keep your ships on the ground.
Hurry, Tenno! Bad place. Golden cursed. Long ago, precepting.
History taught in those Tenno schools? Peace cannot abide the machines.
You're the only ones keeping this war alive.
Let me show you why.
What? The blooms make us more than machine. Why does she hate?
A place to breathe.
have returned. Sorry about the wait. I was helping cook with supper. We're making tacos. We're making like ground beef and chili tacos.
Let him go!
Of course. When he's good and ready,
Oh, all these
child.
things are
Sentient TQ-776BL. Repel intruders. So desperate for orders without your xenoflora.
Oh, I get it now. So without the xenoflora, they basically lose their head. Now that's making sense why they attack now. Now I get it.
I didn't want to. It was him or me. Him or me. I killed him, Lotus.
And the wall.
It knows.
Tenno, the truth of Tau must not be taken from us again. I need you to go back under, however briefly. If the danger becomes too great, in your mind or in this place, you will sense it.
And so you returned without Adis. Most unfortunate. Your patron has asked me to inquire about the voices.
The voices are under control.
Let us hope so. Now, what would you say is Galastra's goal?
So that's her name, the Grenier lady or whatever, who she is.
War. Using the sentients as her tools.
A sound hypothesis. We know she can undo the liberating effect of the blooms. Your somatic readout indicates emotional stress. I am not judging you for what happened, Tenno, but we must find Adis.
I know where he'll be.
Tenno, I know you're loyal, and you want this to work, but you know it as well as I do. There is something deeply amiss with the sentients. If they're so proud of who they are, then why do they want to be human so badly? And every time they try, it's just off, isn't it? Just know you have a friend in me if you ever need to talk.
Adis? You lost something.
Many things.
Yeah. Me too.
I know. Let's not lose the we, also.
Never. So, do you want to go hunting? With me?
Always.
Hold up, Tenno. We just intercepted an Anarch transmission. Listen to this.
Again?
Confirming debris field. The prey has gone to ground, my hunters. Tantivy!
Adis, get on comms. We need intel. I'm going after them.
Garmin planes. Oh, come on.
Tenno, go after ones with big shiny hat.
Can you narrow it down?
Las Gratas? They lead. They know orders from Galastra. Make them tell.
Looking at everything.
The berries. Waste of resource. The axe for me. Tenno scorched the earth. None of us get nothing. This again, You know it's from bandit drones and gas, right? Tenno, don't exist.
Galastra hunting.
A shuttle. She had it shot down. The Macphos.
Dax cannot defy Kuva, but Anarchs defy Orican? How?
Orican houses clash all the time. Dax can kill troops, they just can't hurt the Golden Lords themselves.
Maybe through Hivekin, they try to find a way?
Slice, burn, maim. We love it when you get to cut loose.
Shut up.
Adis not talk.
Sorry, talking to myself. Galastra controlling sentience.
The setup floor. Without them, they revert you.
Hive minds.
With the blooms, Tau made us free. All know this.
But what happens if you don't get them?
Hunger. For orders. If none come, Hive Mind would return.
Yeah, so it's exactly what I said earlier. So basically, if they do not have the blooms, pretty much, they can end up using the 12 themselves and lose control of the mind they have. So it's kind of like the infestation.
Gonna scramble this targeting array, Adis. That ought to bring the Lestratus out of hiding. Okay, codes. Shuttle. Where is it?
Pimental Crater!
Need to redeploy, Adis.
Back so soon?
Galastra shot down a shuttle. She's gotta be after the passengers.
If we can't keep the peace, then this treaty's dead in the water. Get back down there, Tenno.
This was a VIP transport. Whoever Galastra's hunting, they're Orokin.
Attention, dignitary aboard. Identify yourself.
Tauron student, First Class Division, M4-A. By the glory and wisdom of the Seven, I salute you.
Void cloak emittings. Hidden Dax close. Careful, Tenno.
Attention, we have been assaulted. Your service is acknowledged. Escort the Executor to the extraction point.
On board is who?
One of the Seven.
disrupted transmission. Listen.
He'll come around, or he'll serve as an example.
Keep monitoring, Edis. We need to know more. Did your people do this?
A devil frame who did devil's work. He deserved this, Tenno.
Defend us from over there.
Transmission!
Spill an executor's guts with everyone watching and not go to war on the spot? No. I know how the Orokin think. Once they see a sentient disembowel an executor, the treaty is as good as dead.
That's her plan? She's insane.
She's almost as bad as Taylor was saying before.
We are sustaining unacceptable motivation.
Little Tenno, you are way out of your depth. Now, the big fish are going to devour you. Sentient PV-22, destroy the medical transport and kill the passenger.
Ballas is dead.
I'm afraid the Murmur are coming. In numbers. Only a few automated defenses left between us and them. I'm trying to contact the Kavia, but...
They have reverted.
Tenno, see reason. If the indifference encroaches upon the equipment here, it could trap your mind and leave your body an empty husk.
Seal the doors, Lloyd. I have to go deeper.
So let me see if I understand this straight. So the Drifters in the past in 1999, and they're basically trying to stop or figure out what Albert Andrade is trying to do. He said that during the end of the final that the Drifter pretty much know that the next location, the next destination was Tau. But if the operator is trying to relive the past and trying to gain their powers back, then it could be possible that while the operator is here and the drifters in the past, the man in the wall is trying to take over the body again. Because we saw him in the end of the War Within. They are inside of us. They're in our head as well already. So we're trying to fight for control and trying to fight to... We're
With the
on
7
time.
splits, Ballas held the casting vote. Peace is entirely in his hands, and the warmongers whisper in his ear day and night. Your presence may offend him.
Yeah, that's obvious.
But I saved his life.
Orokin gratitude is like summer lightning. Its light is fleeting merely, and wrath soon follows. Wait outside. I shall do what I can.
Why is it, Sam? First of the sentient Archimedeans, speak.
It's Galastra, Executor. Her anarchs now occupy every one of the known world seeders. Many of our bloom nurseries lie in ashes. Tok'am itself is threatened. We believe she may be receiving assistance. Executor Nitok is helping.
I was just looking at us for a moment.
The Moon Parita is soon to be sovereign sentient territory per Article 92. All Orokin forces to withdraw. Remain and we violate the treaty. Depart and we abandon a friend in need. What then would you have me do about Galastra?
I have spoken to my fellow Archimedean. Your consort. It appears the world seeders have a weakness.
Close the door.
So this is another reason why Bala was afraid of us. Too much was already being risked.
Shake a leg. Adis and Itzam are waiting for you at Tok'am.
What is that irritating sound?
Remember, this place is holy to them, so mind your manners.
You were born here? It's beautiful.
Amar! Amar!
The wolf. This is the same wolf we find New War, isn't it? The one that took the body of the rhino.
When I told Executor Ballas of the peril Tok'am was facing, I little thought he would place me in charge of its defense. In this sacred place, the minds that had begun to grow on our long journey finally flowered. Tenno, Adis, in the spirit of Tok'amun, I bind your souls together. Be the example we look to, the living truth of peace. The two of you have already been tested deeply, beyond any grade or metric. I have nothing left to teach. I deem you both Tauron adepts. May your union never be sundered. A graduation present from the lady herself. Grenier! Excellent!
Target identified!
They're not ours. Valder, respond. Valder, come in, damn it. You've got a rogue battalion down here.
Negative, Tenno. Those traitors were grown off-site.
How?
A rogue executor and her lapdog. We need to get Itsam out of there, now. I'm sending a shuttle. You clear a landing zone. Just make sure it sets down in one piece.
Wait! We should help.
No time! Thank you, Tenno. You too have been a singular headache at times. But I admit, I shall miss our classes. Perhaps you might consider returning next year to speak to the new students.
No.
Just can't keep them alive, can you, kiddo? Everyone who cares for you ends up dead.
Ready? Scalastra tried to steal the life of my love. For that alone, she deserves death. But the complete extinction of the Tau blooms, which she plans to bring about, would hurl us back into a state of war. With the collusion of Executor Natak and her lackey Roth, she has sequestered herself and her followers within the World Seeders. The armored Zeraman Ova of old. But they have a flaw. A destruct sequence. This Ayatan holds the trigger codes. Deliver it to the World Seeder's heart and turn Galastra's fortress into her funeral pyre.
Oh wait, Rome supposed to be a real. Well, I guess that explains why Albert and Trotty said they'll definitely return during the trailer. Or what was it then?
Give him hell for me, kid.
Your people faced extinction. You found wisdom, and now you rise. Peace is trembling in our hands. Let us boldly grasp it.
my Ascaris.
Remove like the wind, but burn like the twin flames.
To command the frames?
Control frames, but no Tenno? Go have to burn herself up for sure.
I guess it's just the time. Wow. That's part with that video.
One with flowers and songs. You only get peace through sacrifice. I'm going to die on my estate, here on my moon, surrounded by weeping grandchildren and howling Kubroth. Not now, and not by your hand.
Losing them!
Bring them back.
I can't! They've gone too deep! Mama, breaking the perimeter seals, flooding the labs. It's over. Tenno, I must ask you to pace yourself. Nobody doubts your strength, but the Dark Refractory places a murderous burden on the user. If you persist in your current state, there is a real risk that we will lose you. I've not seen this kind of mana activity since the day my Albrecht left us. It's like religious hysteria. Only a few remain, Tenno. Deal with them and then rest.
That's the machine, Lloyd. I have to go back.
This will be your last trip. If the process is not completed this time, you will never come back up.
Adis, I deserve to know.
My child.
The Lady Margulis and I welcome the delegates of the Sentient Collective. How brightly Pentel's odd little star shines now.
Evolution. Kill me.
Why would Adis ever want to be like you?
We've got to get out!
No!
Oh, the flowers.
How many golden curse pods, Tenno? Enough for whole world? For whole system?
Ballas and the others. They used us. Set us up.
Volko Rahal! Margulis dies for this!
I did not expect that.
Always you know where to find me, Tenno.
Following the many treacherous sentient attacks on loyal Grineer and Dax allies, the treaty is null and void. Orokin protection is hereby withdrawn. We are at war!
Adis, you've got to stop! This is what they wanted!
Hawk, Tenno! Shut up!
Think, Adis! This is a setup!
Till you rush, you are going to see!
Don't you see? They'll cover it up. They always do.
Tenno, rise! sorry.
Shh. It's okay. It's okay. We're together.
Tenno, I heal. I try. Cast and cry, raise the moon, hung fire. Again, band of night, for that flash of moon.
Target ahead! Taking them out!
Adis? Come on. Sit up. Come on.
Let me feel sunlight. My light goes with you now.
Did you know?
Yes. I was meant to make sure. But I couldn't, Tenno.
Bury him.
I meant to take him back to Taron Academy.
I wouldn't do that.
You changed the codes, didn't you? Coward! Come out and face me! I should have let Galastra tear you apart!
Tenno? Dear Void, I saw it all.
What did you see?
The Grenier were prepared. They knew. The moment Thanos announced the treaty was dead, they opened fire.
Get out.
Yes. Yes, of course. Thank you.
Rap, tap, tap. You'll let me in, little piggy!
Ooh. Marbles.
Tell me you had nothing to do with it.
You already know the truth.
Why am I sleepy?
You've had a very hard day, my angel. And we have a long journey back to Lua. The dream will keep the voices from taking hold.
You're going to make me forget, aren't you?
I will not have them accuse you of treason. If they come for you, they will have to go through me.
But Valis, if he did this, he'll kill you. I'm so sorry.
You were used, just as she was. Tau is in sight. It will not be the place that you or I remember.
Cast and cry
Someone is attempting to contact the operator. Please check your inbox.
Pylons high, all our kin were bound to fly for that far shore forlorn. Onward high.
My child, like you, I mourn for the peace that might have been. But we cannot make the past our prison. We look backward, only to learn where we are going. Adis Truthbloom possessed a power rare among sentients. The power to heal our kind. If another like him exists, we must find them. Lloyd has granted us full use of the Dark Refractory. Use it. Your chaotic memories of Tau must be entered, tamed, and understood. Your memories of the Warframe Uriel have enabled Lloyd to reconstruct his blueprint. A difficult task, as the Orokin attempted to destroy all copies. Use Uriel with caution, if you use him at all.
When in Cetus, do not drink the kombucha. You are incapable of producing the hydraulic effort required to unstick your tongue from the roof of your mouth the following morning. All set. Service your weapons myself.
Not gonna lie, that was actually a lot of place actually.
He spoke in truths. A devil has come.
Solin Lua, we will cleanse this follower.
Samples over here. I do wish my Albrecht could have met you. Company is always welcome.
Done, lads.
Tenno, our work goes...
Tenno have endured much. It is a blessing that we never saw the depravity of Orokin society with our own eyes.
Oh, you could never have survived in our time. Your sanctimony would have fizzled like a teardrop on a hot coal.
Please, be gone.
Bonjour, bonjour. I am Sister Marie Leroux, and soul be blessed, it is so wonderful to meet you in person. We have been sent here by Cardinal Dimanche. You know him as Entrati, to keep watch over that devil and ensure he does not cause more suffering. Oh, and it seems that what is ancient to you is not so old to me. How can I help? Oh, allow me to explain. A sir of soul and your strange weapons, oui? When Monsieur Lloyd spoke of the old war and the souvenirs from within, it reminded me of the sagas of the luminaries, of the monks who would hone their souls to blades. This I know, and this I can teach. Come. No? So long then. Soul has blessed our path to bring us here. Together we shall see this task complete. Another time. Farewell.
Finally, someone who is not one of these two sanctimonious ingrates. Vice-Regent Grand Carnus Rove. Pleasure. Ah, and a word of advice. Take all they said with a grain of salt. If they are to be believed, their mouldering, obsolete gods are to thank for their miraculous arrival here, and not, in fact, me. It's story time you want, is it? How's this? My own men, my battalion, turned into devils to honor me. My own infantry of endless soldiers by the same name, Uriel. I couldn't save a single man. Not that I wanted to at the time, of course. Victory at any cost and all that. But by calling myself the Devil of Tau, I doomed each soldier I trained to be turned into that thing, Uriel. I was there for his, hatching, I suppose? Uriel Prime. His true name will never be spoken by me. It's the only thing I have left that feels real. When I'm on my deathbed, I'll tell you that final secret. Until then, know that us Orokin were cruel, twisted, and rather poor comedians. How much gold does blood buy, Tenno? A question to which only soldiers know the answer. It comes to me just before dawn. You? If you're going to be useless, fetch me something to drink. During the Old War, we once more found a need in the Orokin Empire to distinguish between foot soldiers and those who could follow instructions to any manner of consistency. I wonder, which are you? Let us find out. Have somewhere better to be? I cannot tell who is more insufferably dull, Leon. You or Albrecht's butler. Best be careful, or they might mistake you for that dusty furniture you've collected.
Do not mistake my decision to withhold words for my inability to use them. It is called restraint. Perhaps you should look into it.
All right then. And who's this? Oh, it's not a Tenno.
Come on. Let's at least pretend this
With your
mess can
courage
still
and
work.
our expertise, we...
Right, we're meant to group now. Now we gotta check everything over here. Done. I really don't understand what I'm even supposed to do around here. So I'm not only able to actually do the orbiter.
Did we finally figure out how to make gold from lead? Magnifique!
And of course, horse migration.
The cost of war. Bloodshed.
demon, this grossling. It mocks us with all its greed. It must be vanquished, for decency's sake.
This one is easy. The air on Tau was toxic for us, and so efforts had to be made to make it less so. See that you do the same if you wish to survive. Usually, I relish attention, but I recommend staying out of the light. Trust me. Hunting with a cravat. We used to set them on convicts back in my day. Splendid for working up an appetite.
Come, rest, and take what blessings soul may grant to you. In this desolation of the devil's mind, we take what shelter we can. With soul's light, we will endure. Soul, be in your heart.
We went to Tau to make a new and glorious home for ourselves. Resources were simply required to begin again. If I may, it is not what you kill, but who you kill that matters in the end. So, get out there and kill someone special.
Speed would be important when on the battlefield, I suppose. The cost of war. Bloodshed.
In the fog of war, that which you perceive often is not as it seems. Be watchful.
Hey, Nira.
What better fit for the heretic than a creature as unnatural as this Archon? Such a chimera could never have been created under the light of our sol. You are whole. The phantoms shall not touch you here. If we must. It is I who they would accuse of being part of the statuary. We all have better tasks we could be seeing to. Better tasks we could be seeing to. Are you afraid or merely unprepared? Literally, are we waiting for? It is I who they would accuse of being part of the statuary. We all have better tasks we could be seeing to. Transferred elsewhere, such as to fetch luncheon. better tasks we could be seeing to. Does this idleness serve a purpose, or has your mind simply wandered? Literally, are we waiting for? I wonder if you have transferred elsewhere, such as to fetch luncheon. This is becoming insufferable. Does this idleness serve a purpose? Or has your mind simply wandered? I wonder if you have transferred elsewhere, such as to fetch luncheon. This is becoming insufferable. wonder if you have transferred elsewhere, such as to fetch luncheon. Literally, are we waiting for? It is I who they would accuse of being part of the statuary. Who they would accuse of being part of the statuary. Does this idleness serve a purpose, or has your mind simply wandered? It is I who they would accuse of being part of the statuary. We descend. No, Marie, take heart. Our friends will defend you. Bursting pustures. I fear we have strayed into Roth's adolescence.
endless destruction. Perhaps this is a memory of the devils from when he was a little boy smashing his toys.
Phantoms of your past, dancing on puppet strings. A morbid dance, to what end?
Oh, void. Leon, you are miserable at poetry. Do us all a favor and stop.
I struggle to keep pressure from becoming too great. What were you bursting with, Rolf? Anger, humiliation, lust? Clean this place up. Take what suits you. He obviously does not care for it.
Chase the drone, catch the drone. Did the devil play children's games once, long ago?
How perfect! How transcendently flawless, of course!
Of course! I am what waits for us! I am my own worst enemy.
You could embody that is grander than me!
Let the devil strike this holy image. Soul's fire is stronger than his.
Well played.
Well, that was fun. So what was the name of that? The India? What was your opinion, bud? Okay. Anyway, I managed to get the stance for the bayonet.
Ordis is pleased to see you.
Hmm? I don't know. Not so much for saucy, how much materials? Not that bad. You said it's a minute, but if you actually spend the time to just push yourself through it, you can actually achieve it in one day. From what I'm hearing. Hmm. Your dad says that it's better, it tastes better than Taco Bell. I'm surprised to hear him say that.
Excellent armaments, operator. Please return covered in blood. Safe and sound.
Yeah. I don't know. Like a 4-course meal or something? I have no clue. Sure. Hmm? Well, I just completed this India all the way. Hmm. Oh, okay. Oh, I see what you mean. So basically you can come back to any of the spawn points.
Sometimes Ordis likes to assume he knows nothing. Nobody can learn what they think they already know.
Well, I did the whole Descendia pretty much after all those players left for me, so I did it on my own and came all the way and fought really road already. It's cool. Hmm? Oh, don't spoil shit for me, okay? I got it.
Reclaim your memories from the indifference. You have only 12 minutes to confront your past battles. After that, the truth must be faced.
Anarchs are burying ground scanners everywhere. We're totally exposed until you dig them up and neutralize them.
New signals! Much interference! Much anarchs!
Install an uplink and keep it safe until Aegis can get it airborne remotely.
Control got. Signal protection. Please protect.
Transmitter is under our control. Get it powered, and we'll send their secrets right back to HQ.
I want fire. I want fury. Let a Warframe take the field.
Crew, but work still. Put it in transmit. Transmitter hungry for power.
Data transfer initiated. Well, look at Transport full of weapons and ammo is en route to enemy positions. Intercept and destroy. Go!
Repair packs! All over place! Must stop or else!
is upon you. Your courage must not fail now. Your past is once again your own. Bravely done, Tenno. Rest now.
All our kin were bound to fly for that far shore forlorn. Onward.
The question is, how do you go about installing the mods?
It is always satisfying to watch you work, Operator.
No clue. Well, I'm gonna talk to Father Leon and see what he says.
Why? No.
Which is worse? One is amusing to rile up, but incapable of reason. The other? Madder than a bag of cavats, but at least he has a brain twixt his ears.
Have somewhere better to be?
Oh, there you are. You know your own path. So long, then.
That's fine.
Well done, lads, well done!